This is John Stegman coming to you guys from Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. I'm going to go ahead and take you guys around, show you a little bit why you should come out here.
Alright, so Glenwood's Cavern Adventure Park. It's located a beautiful 3-hour drive west of Denver in Glenwood Springs, Colorado. Might seem kind of long, but the drive can be part of the fun. There's a lot of little towns that you can stop and explore along your way. So, when arriving at this one-of-a-kind adventure park, you're going to notice something different. It's on top of a mountain. So what you're going to do is you're going to walk over, purchase tickets for the gondola, hop on, and start your beautiful 5-minute ride to the top of the mountain. Now before you even get to the top of the mountain, you're going to notice some spectacular views, but you're also going to notice this crazy roller coaster looking track running down the side of the mountain. This is the Alpine coaster, which is included in your Fun Day Pass. It takes you whizzing down the side of the mountain, and it's an awesome ride. Once you reach the top of the gondola ride, you're dropped off in the center of the park. This area has different themes depending on what time of year you come. They have a food court here, an area where you can mine for gems, a little section where you can dig for fossils. Then from here, it's time to explore the park. With a bunch of different rides and multiple things to do, it's kind of hard to decide what you want to do first. Me, I was really excited about the caves. They have a couple different caves here, and so that's where I went first. Headed off to the caves. At Glenwood Caverns, they have a couple different caves to explore. They have this historic Ferry Cave and the Kings Row Cave. The historic Ferry Cave takes you on a 1/4-mile long journey through the mountain, whereas the Kings Row tour takes you 150 feet deep underground into a giant cavernous cave. Both these cave tours last about 40 minutes long and have scheduled times that run throughout the day. Now, if both of these aren't enough for you, they also have the Wild Cave Tour. This is an extra special cave tour that you have to actually schedule in advance, but it takes you on a 3-hour time through the cave where you climb through small cracks and explore areas of the cave that aren't normally shown during regular tours. Now, if caves aren't your thing, which I understand a lot of people might not want to go deep underneath the earth, not to worry. They have lots of other fun attractions. They have the Canyon Swing, which swings you out over the edge of the mountain. There's also the Mine Drop, which drops you 110 feet down inside of the mountain. The Alpine Coaster, which I showed you guys earlier, that you notice as you come up the mountain on the gondola. There's also a Canyon Flyer, which is a swing which swings you out over the edge of the mountain. The Cliffhanger Roller Coaster. Now, the one thing about all of these different rides is you do have to make sure that they're open. Weather changes quite frequently on top of the mountain, so check to see before you come which ones are open, and while you're there, sometimes they have to close some of the rides for a little bit and then they reopen a little bit later in the day. This is just for your safety, but it is something to always keep in mind that sometimes some are open and some are closed. The other last thing that I like to see is they have the zipline coaster, which takes you up the side of the mountain. It raises you to a height of 600 feet higher than where you already are at and sends you screaming down the side of the mountain into a little bungee area where you come to a quick stop. This is a really exhilarating ride, and all these amusement rides aren't all. They also have rock climbing walls, 4D movie theaters, laser tag, all different kinds of things that will keep you entertained for quite a while. I hope you guys have enjoyed listening and learning about Glenwood Cavern Adventure Park. If you have, please like and subscribe and follow my page so you can find out more fun things to do while in Colorado.